Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. On first down, Peyton, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
At the 34-yard line.
On second down, Peyton. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Bell in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they'll run it here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 32.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson, rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set, back, turn it back. Check, 52's the man. Come on, the ball.
They go play action now. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack that time by Michael Strahan. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 31, check 31. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, check.
Jackson now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. Ed Reed on the coverage.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They'll start here with Jackson, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a give right side. It's Jackson. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way down to the 39. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Second and 5. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Squeeze. Slam. Hey, Alpha. Patrick.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
36. Alert 3. Leon. 5. Switch it. Mike 50. Let him know. Hey. Mike 7. 5.
They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 34 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 53 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Hey, dude. Check this down. Check that set. Check that set. Mike 50, look at me. Door. Hit it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Go out. He's coming. Look. Squeeze. Lead Griffin.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second and a couple, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Check. Lucky.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He completes it to Jones. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Second down and inches. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. The 49ers get there. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, orbit. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
Watch the screen.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Shazier. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They go back to the ground with Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back. Kill. Check 9. Hey, Sam off.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 39 yards as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will get them 1 closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
On second down now, Peyton. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
43 for Mike. 43 for Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get snap.
They're going to try and throw. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just...
And he caught it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Walter Payton, the intended receiver. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw here. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
Check 26. Go on. Check 15. Rock it. Fire.
Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Peyton, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Escaping the pressure right. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense.